Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome here this evening. I'm Alicia with Appalachia Gypsy Healing Arts, and I'm here tonight to talk a little bit and offer a healing ceremony around soul contract, releasing the wound and reclaiming your power. This is part one of a new soul contract healing series that I'm going to be doing. And tonight we're going to be talking about something that I think many of us have experienced. And that is the one person who became one of our greatest teachers through one of the most difficult experiences we've gone through. Maybe it's a romantic partner, a spouse, or a former spouse. Maybe it's a parent, a family member, a friend, someone you trusted, someone you loved deeply, or simply someone whose presence changed the course of your life. Tonight, I want to explore these relationships through a spiritual framework of what is called a soul contract. You do not have to believe in a soul contract literally to participate in this ceremony. You can simply think of this person as someone who's you've had a relationship with, and they have revealed something very important that you needed to see, heal, understand, or change. And before we go any further, I really want to make something very clear. And that is, calling someone a teacher does not excuse what they did. It does not make harmful behavior acceptable. It does not mean you deserved what happened. It does not mean that you are spiritually required to suffer. It does not mean you are spiritually required to suffer. You are not going to spiritually bypass. We are not going to bypass pain tonight. Instead, we're going to ask a difficult question. Rather than only asking, why did this person hurt me? We're going to gently begin asking, what is this experience revealing to me? What am I ready to heal? What have I learned about myself? And perhaps the most important, what do I choose now? Now, after the pain has already happened. Now, after the wound has already occurred. What do I do now? What do I choose now? So let's talk about the teacher and the lesson for a little bit. Sometimes the people who challenge us the most reveal the places inside us that need our love and attention. They may reveal where we struggle with boundaries, where we don't trust our intuition, where we silence ourselves, where we people please. That's a big one. Where we tolerate things because we're afraid of someone leaving us, someone abandoning us. Where we confuse loving someone, but we're abandoning ourselves. Where we believe we have to earn love. Where we have forgotten our worth. And sometimes these people, they reveal patterns that have become repeating for generations after generations. But here's something I want you to remember tonight. You do not have to continue experiencing the wound in order to honor the lesson. You can recognize what someone taught you without giving them continued access to you. You can love someone and establish boundaries. You can forgive someone and never reconnect with them. You can wish someone healing and still walk away. You can understand someone's wounds without making yourself responsible for healing them. You guys may see me tear up tonight because everything that I share through Appalachia Gypsy Healing Arts is something that I myself have gone through and going through and shifting out of, something like that. And Spirit leads me through my healing, and then I want to turn around and I want to share it with you guys so that you can also experience this healing. So you can understand someone's wounds without making yourself responsible for healing them. You can have compassion for someone's story without allowing their story to continue to hurt you. Sometimes healing means boundaries. Sometimes healing means disengagement. Sometimes healing means complete disconnection. Sometimes healing can mean reconciliation. And sometimes it can mean I no longer participate in this pattern. That choice belongs to you and no one else. Tonight isn't about deciding about another person, what they deserve. It's nothing about that other person. Tonight is about deciding what you deserve. Peace, respect, safety, love, truth, and the freedom to fully be yourself. Tonight we're going to go through a healing ceremony, and we're going to move through 4 things during this ceremony. Acknowledgement of the pain in the heart, in the wound, in the wrong. We're going to move through releasing that, reclaiming our power in the choice of moving forward. Because the lesson may be sacred, but the pain does not have to be permanent. The lesson can be sacred, but the pain does not have to be permanent. So we're starting to get to this part in tonight where we're going to move into this ceremony. And if you want to, you can participate. You can just sit back and listen for now. This will be up on my Facebook page here for 30 days, and it will be over on my YouTube channel from now on. So you can revisit it whenever you need to, whenever you believe it's going to help you. This ceremony is going to be there to help you. And you don't have to believe in soul contracts. You don't have to believe in all that for this to be able to help you, to guide you, to bring comfort and healing into your life. So if you want to participate in this ceremony tonight, I want you to find somewhere in your house right now that is quiet, safe, comfortable, somewhere you can settle in. You may want to have a journal nearby so you can write down anything that comes up. You can light a candle, some incense, a stick of sage, anything that might feel meaningful to you. You might want to have a glass of water beside you. And remember, you are always in control of your participation. If anything feels too intense, open your eyes. If anything feels off, heavy, look around the room. Feel your feet against the floor. Drink some of that water. Take a deep breath. You do not have to force yourself through an emotion to heal. Healing can be gentle. Now, if you want to join me in this healing ceremony, I offer you to sit quietly and comfortably in your chair. Place your feet firmly on the ground if possible. If not, just sit comfortably in your chair with nothing crossed. Don't cross your legs, your ankles, your arms. Please sit as comfortably as you can. If you can, rest your hands in an open position on your lap. This is for receiving from Spirit, from God, from Source. Open your hands. And I want you to sit comfortably now. And I want you to take a slow, deep breath in through your nose, filling up your stomach. Release through your mouth. And again, close your eyes, relaxing. Deep breath in through your nose, releasing through your mouth. Again, one more time, deeply into your body. Letting go through your mouth. And now open this space for sacred healing. Divine Source, Creator of all that is love, truth, wisdom, and light, we welcome your presence into this space. Mother Earth, we honor you beneath us, ground us, hold us. Remind us that we are supported. We honor the East, direction of air, breath, clarity, and new beginnings. Bring us a new understanding. We honor the South, direction of sacred fire, courage, passion, and transformation. Help us release what is ready to be transformed. We honor the rest, direction of water, emotion, healing, and surrender. Help us allow what needs to move through us, move gently. We honor the north, direction of earth, wisdom, strength, and grounding. Help us stand firmly in who we are becoming. We honor above, divine wisdom and guidance. We honor below, the earth that holds and grounds us. We honor within, the sacred place where our own truth lives. We welcome our loving spirit guides, angels, guardians, healed and loved ancestors, councils of light, and all beings of divine love, truth, and healing, who are aligned with our highest good. Surround every person participating in this ceremony with divine protection. May only what serves love, truth, healing, and the highest good be welcomed into this space. May everything else remain outside. And may each person remember, my energy belongs to me. My body belongs to me. My choices belong to me. And my life belongs to me. And so it is. Bring your awareness down into your feet. Imagine roots gently extending from the soles of your feet into Mother Earth. You do not need to force anything. Simply imagine yourself becoming steady, present. Take another breath, and as you inhale, quietly say, I am here. As you exhale, say, I am safe in this moment. Inhale, I am here. Exhale, I return to myself. Feel yourself becoming present within your own body. Not yesterday, not 10 years ago, not inside the memory, here, right now. Now we're going to gently bring someone into our awareness. You do not need to visualize them clearly. You do not have to say their name out loud. You don't even have to replay what happened. Simply acknowledge there was a person whose relationship affected me deeply. And instead of asking why tonight, ask, what did this relationship reveal? Did it reveal something about boundaries, your self-worth, your voice, your intuition, your fear of abandonment, your need for validation, your tendency to rescue others, your willingness to make yourself smaller so someone else would stay? Perhaps it taught you what love is, or perhaps it taught you what love isn't. Ask yourself, what wound did this relationship touch? What have I learned? Don't force the answer. Just let whatever comes, come. I invite you to place your hands over your heart. Repeat after me. I acknowledge what happened. I acknowledge how it affected me. I will not minimize my experience to make another person comfortable. I do not have to excuse harmful behavior in order to heal. I honor what I have learned. I honor who I have become. And now, I keep the wisdom. I release the wound. I keep the wisdom. I release the wound. One more time. I keep the wisdom. I release the wound. Take a deep breath in. Release through your mouth. We're going to bring gentle movement into the body. Roll your shoulders backward slowly. Then forward. Unclench your jaw. Relax your hands. If your hands have been tightly closed, open them. Take a deep breath in through your nose, out through the mouth. And again, deep breath in, release with a sigh. Gently shake your hands, shake your body, and imagine you're shaking loose the emotional weight you have been carrying. Any fear, any anger, any rejection, any shame, any guilt, confusion, the words someone said about you, the things you've been believing about yourself. Shake it off. Shake your hands gently. Move your body, shaking it, and say, "This does not define me." Again, "This does not define me." One more time. "This does not define me." Now imagine the heaviness beginning to leave your body with every exhale you take. You don't have to release everything tonight. Simply release what is ready to be released. Imagine the experience before you, not the person, the experience. Imagine that within everything that happened, there is one small light. That light represents the wisdom you gained. Maybe the wisdom is, I deserve better. Maybe it's, my intuition was right. Maybe I need boundaries. Maybe it's, I cannot heal someone by sacrificing myself. Maybe it's, I'm stronger than I know. I will never abandon myself again. Take that wisdom, hold it, and bring that light toward your heart. And hold it there. Say, I keep the wisdom. I release the wound. Now imagine the remaining heaviness being placed down into Mother Earth. Say it again. I keep the wisdom I have gained. I release the wound. One more time. I keep this wisdom. I release the wound. Now we're going to call our powers back home. We're going to call ourselves back home. Place one hand over your heart and one hand over your upper stomach. This is your solar plex, your power source. Take a deep breath in and repeat. I call my energy back to me. I call my energy back to me. From every place I left it, from every argument, every painful memory, every unanswered question, every moment I waited for someone to choose me, every moment I questioned myself, every moment I made myself smaller, every moment I silenced my truth, every moment I abandoned myself. I call myself home. I call my voice home. I call my confidence home. I call my intuition home. I call my joy home. I call my peace home. I call my power home. I reclaim my worth. I reclaim my worth. I reclaim my worth. Your worth was never created by another person's approval. And another person cannot reject it or destroy it. You are worthy before they arrived. You were worthy while you were struggling, and you are worthy now. Now repeat after me. I give myself permission to have boundaries. I give myself permission to say no. I give myself permission to change the relationship. I give myself permission to disengage when necessary. I give myself permission to disconnect when necessary. I do not owe everyone access to me. I can love from a distance. I can forgive without reconnecting. I can have compassion without abandoning myself. I choose what has access to my energy, my heart, and my life. Deep breath in. Feel all those statements. They are true. For those who resonate with the idea of soul contracts, we're going to offer a gentle declaration. This is not yet our full soul contract revocation ceremony. That will come later in this series. Tonight, we are simply declaring that we are willing to stop learning through that same wound. Place your hand over your heart and say, I honor every lesson that has served my growth. I honor the wisdom I have gained. And if this agreement has fulfilled its highest purpose, I release myself from continuing to learn through pain. I no longer choose suffering as a price of growth. I choose awareness. I choose boundaries. I choose wisdom. I choose love. I choose myself. Now I invite you to sit a little taller. Take a deep breath in, and I want you to say these words with intention. I do not need to remain wounded to honor what I have learned. I do not need to remain connected to prove I have forgiven. I keep the wisdom. I release the pain. I reclaim my voice. I reclaim my power. I reclaim my worth. I choose what has access to me now. And again, I choose what has access to me now. One more time. I choose what has access to me now. Place both your hands over your heart and ask yourself this final question. What do I choose now. Maybe you choose peace. Maybe you choose boundaries. Maybe you choose distance, honesty, forgiveness. Maybe you're just choosing to stop questioning your own worth. Whatever your answer is, let it be yours. You do not need anyone else's permission. Take one final deep breath in. Release through your mouth. Divine Source, thank you for holding us through this sacred healing space. Mother Earth, thank you for grounding and supporting us. We give gratitude to the east, the south, the west, the north, above, below, and within. To our guides, angels, guardians, healed ancestors, councils of light, and all beings who have held this space in truth and divine protection. May everything released tonight be transformed into love and wisdom. May every space within us that once held pain become available for peace. Where we abandon ourselves, help us return home. Where we silenced ourselves, restore our voices. Where we doubted ourselves, strengthen our trust. Where we forgot our worth, help us remember. And where an old wound once controlled our choices, may wisdom now lead the way. And beautiful souls, remember this. We can honor the lessons without remaining loyal to the pain. We can remember without reliving. We can forgive without reconnecting. We can love without abandoning ourselves. We can release without hatred. And we can move forward without asking permission. The lesson may be sacred, but the pain does not have to be permanent. Say one more time, I keep the wisdom. I release the wound. I reclaim my voice. I reclaim my power. I reclaim my worth. I choose myself. Thank you. So it is, and so it shall be. Before we leave here tonight, drink some water, ground yourself, journal if you feel called to journal. Be gentle with yourself. Healing doesn't happen in just one moment. Tonight simply just opens the door, and that's enough. This is only part 1 of our Soul Contract Healing Series. Our next ceremony will take a deeper look into revoking and releasing, breaking a soul contract or a vow between you and another. Tonight we acknowledged. Tonight we released. Tonight we reclaimed. And tonight we choose ourselves. Until next time, remember, keep the wisdom, release the wound, reclaim you. Thank you all for sharing this space with me tonight. And remember, this will be up on my Facebook page here for 30 days, and it will be over on my YouTube from now on, so you can revisit this whenever you need to. You all, beautiful souls, take care of you. Thank you and good night.